So we got one of our sisters in the military is going to detail, what happened to her when one of the majors actually tried to fight her. Now, you're supposed to be all on the same army, right? And you trying to fight, but I've been told by many, many black veterans that the Army, Marines, etc., is full of white supremacists. But let's go ahead and review it.
Hey y'all, so here's the conclusion to my situation. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a little rundown. May 23rd, Masson was being held back by a major from trying to fight me, child, in my office during the duty date around 1500. Okay, so they are not ready to fight me because he had an issue with my soldier's hair, but at the end of the day, that for him to have that much aggression, it couldn't have been from my soldier's hair. So I used the open door policy to talk to the battalion commander and the brigade commander, and then I also filed an IG complaint. Their solution to my problem was moving me. Now remember, IG can all you got to do is tell IG that you address the issue, and that's nothing else that they can do. So their solution to this man getting ready to physically assault me in my office was to move me. Not once, because the first time I requested to move, but then they ended up moving me out of the entire brigade. So now I moved out of the entire brigade. The master sergeant's going to go ahead and PCS to Korea. The major's probably sitting up there. He said he moved up to brigade, probably sitting in his office right now with dip in his mouth, and they ended up moving me twice, right? That was their solution to this man getting ready to physically assault me. So the good thing that happened out of all of this is I do have a meeting with a 3-star general next month in order to discuss situations like these, because when I made my original video, I saw hundreds of messages from people who are going through the exact same thing. Because at this point in the Army, it's not about actually taking the time to use the commander's open door policy to make an allegation. It's about who you're making the allegation against, because in some units you make an allegation against the wrong person, then they make you the target. Like me, I guess I made an allegation against the wrong people because they were able to PCS and move up to a higher level, but they ended up moving me out of the entire unit. So they can make you the issue, and that is a bigger problem. That is an Army issue, and it needs to be discussed. So I'm glad that this general is going to take time to actually talk to me and hear me out. So if I had to go through that whole situation, through that whole ordeal in order to get me to this point, to hopefully make change in the entire Army, then I will go through it all again. I will go through it all again, because at the end of the day, there's nothing else that I can do about my situation. So yes, I did file a congressional, and the congressional is nothing but an IG complaint on steroids. But realistically, by the time they even get to my congressional, hopefully I'll be retired. So that is what it is. There's nothing else that I can do. I shouldn't have to go through all this just to get people to do basic command things, but that is what it is. I appreciate all y'all support through all of this. I appreciate all the motivational words, and I will let y'all know exactly how everything turns out. But like I said, that's the end of this situation as far as I can go. Hopefully y'all don't have to go as far. Hopefully somebody listens before you even get into a congressional. So it is what it is, though. Hopefully that's enough context. But I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for all your support. Y'all have a great day.
I remember in high school, a military recruiter came to me, a couple of them, Marines, Army, Navy, etc. And, at one point in time, I was considering the Navy. But then it dawned on me one day, back in that time period, I think, 1997. And I'm like, wait a minute. Why would I go to the military and these people still calling us the N-word? Why would I go to the military and the police beat Rodney King, how they beat him? Well, they had the LA riots. You know what I'm saying? Like why would I do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot. Nah, I'm not gonna fight for these people to make their life easy, and then when I come back in my military uniform, they still call me an N-word. So I'm like, nah, I'm good. You treated my people with self-respect, maybe I would have had a different outcome. Because for real, they don't honor black people like that. They never have. You've had brothers coming home from World War I, World War II, and then they would sit up there and have them swinging from a tree in their uniforms. You understand? Look at how these brothers were treated when they came back from the Korean War, Vietnam War, you name it. They never treated black people right. They want to send them to go fight, but then when they come back home, they call the N-word. They being beaten by the police. They being treated any kind of way, but they fought for America. When they should honor, but see, America don't even honor even the white veterans either. So, but the racism thing is just, no, I just couldn't, No, and then they don't pay you enough in the military as they should. Yeah, I understand people being there 20 years, they get a retirement. I understand about the GI Bill. I understand about the VA loan for homes. I understand all those benefits, but the racism that goes on, I'm like, is it worth all that? Then if they are involved with some sort of conflict, they're not going to a conflict against their own. They're going against somebody, some other group. This Russia-Ukraine thing, that's just, you know, that's a white on white crime event, right? But if they if black soldiers are dragged into into that mess, then what? Like black people, look at how Ukraine treated black people. Think about that. They put the dogs and the cats on trains out of Ukraine when everything got jumped off and left the black folks there. So if America had to go in there for some reason, why would black folks want to go into Ukraine and do anything? You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. That's me. Maybe some of you black veterans think different, but I just, you're not gonna be sitting here disrespecting my people, and then I'm supposed to die for you? No, I die for my own community. I die for my own family. How about that? But let me know what y'all think about, what this sister's talking about here. Like I said, it's wrong, and don't even forget, was it Private Lavina Johnson and what happened to her? There's so many different things that's happened to black women in the military at the hands of these people, and they cover that mess up.